Hi guys, so today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm playing the Dynasty Warriors Origins demo that's on the PlayStation Store right now. The full game releases I think early part of 2025, first couple 2-3 months or so, unless it gets delayed for any reason. But I doubt it very much. I played it yesterday for maybe about an hour or so, and it's a lot harder than the old Dynasty Warrior games, that's for sure. And what I noticed as well is that the game feels, I don't know if many people really played it or not, but Bladestorm, the 300-year war whatever game, which was by the same people, and that one, it feels a lot like that, where you kind of have like your own troops and stuff, like you control them, give them like some orders and stuff, and that's something that you didn't really get in the old Dynasty Warrior games. You'd just be like part of like a side or whatever, and like it is on this screen here with like the generals and stuff on different parts of the map, but you didn't really control them or give them any orders. But like now you have kind of, something like, I don't know if that'll be the full amount, but about 21 soldiers that you can give orders to, and you have like 3 different powers that you can choose from. And I guess there probably will be more in the full game through unlocks or something, but that's what you got at the moment. Uh, and then you've also got like a sort of a sort of an officer who's with you as well. So I've got one with me, but you can choose not to have a companion, and so that's Xiao Xiao's general, Zhao Dun or whatever. I can never pronounce their names, but you can have like from the blue army, the green army, or the red army, which is Xiao Xiao's army, Sun Seas or whatever, and Liu Bei's army. And there you go against like Yellow Turbans and Dong Zhao and everything like that in the beginning levels normally of the old games. And then sort of like Lu Bu, who's Dong Zhao's like main sort of general, who's like he's in this demo as well. And then kind of like after that, it's the 3 kind of kingdoms war and stuff, and go through it. But normally in these games, you pick like an officer, and there's like 100 or so officers that you can choose from to control. So it never gets kind of boring in a way, because you can just choose different characters. They've all got different powers, different weapons and stuff. But in this one, it seems like you're kind of the guy in black there. I don't know how much you'll get to customize the person, but you kind of, he's a wanderer or whatever. He's not part of anyone, so I guess like everyone will be trying to recruit him. And at the start of this, kind of Xiao Xiao comes to him and tells him like, he's giving him like all the other wanderers and stuff, and he's like to control them or whatever, like kind of lead them. So yeah, you've got that, and then you've got all these kind of like other bits and pieces now, sort of like you can choose the weapon, which you could always kind of do, but you've got all these kind of like different attacks that you can choose from, and equipments and stuff. So we'll get into it anyway. But I just thought like I didn't really like the last Dynasty Warriors game, because it was like an open world kind of game with like battles going on all over the place. And I got it when it first came out, and I did play it for a while, but I just couldn't really get into it like I did with the old Dynasty Warriors games. Like Dynasty Warriors 7 and 8 were like my main 2 games that I played probably way too many hours, like hundreds and hundreds of hours, and got the expansions from like the Empires one and the Extreme Legends one as well, that adds like the kind of territory like takeover things and stuff. And then kind of had I think the one that got me first into it was Dynasty Warriors 5, like years and years ago. And then sort of all the other games that came out as well, like the Samurai Warrior series, and then the one which is like the one where it blends them all together, the Warriors Uruchi one. I played all of those as well, I think, because I played all like 1, 2, and 3. I don't think there's a 4th one. But yeah, like, so I didn't really like the last one, but it feels like it's kind of gone back a little bit to the old ones, but it also seems like it's added things that were from Bladestorm, which was a really good game as well, but it only ever had one game. It never had sequels or anything. So it looks like maybe they've added some bits from that, but we'll get into the demo and I'll stop waffling on.
Now go.
But yeah, it's like I don't know how if you become way overpowered. I've got this on like normal difficulty. I haven't got it on easy or hard. I've just got it on the medium one, the normal one. And like now you have things like evade and block. You never had these kind of things before. You probably had the block, maybe. I can't quite remember that. Because really, you just kind of smashing the buttons, like square, square, square for like, you know, the weak attacks, triangle for the powerful attacks, combo them two together, then hold circle for the Mushu attack, kind of thing. And then that was it. Like that was the kind of things. And then sort of like you had like bits where you could use the arrows or things like that. You could have that as like a secondary weapon, so you could stand back a bit. Yeah. So we've got to kind of hurry up a little bit here, because when I did this yesterday, I fouled a few times. But in the old games, when you foul, you'd have to start the level from the beginning. But if we do foul, I'll be able to show you it. But you can rewind a little bit, like to different stages of the level, so you can carry on from where you kind of left off and stuff. So like these are like the new powers now. So if you hold like R1, and then you've got all these other abilities that you can use here. So but also yesterday when I was doing a part of the mission a bit later on, you get to this bit where you end up like doing like like everyone squares off on either side of the screen, and then like John Chow, or what his name is, ends up like kind of doing like a charge attack kind of thing, and then everyone joins together and everyone just runs into each other like a big charge. And then these letters and stuff that are at the top, this is like a new sort of system and stuff. But yeah, it feels kind of a lot like the old Dynasty Warrior games, taking over these these camps and stuff, and defeating like the guard captains and stuff to stop the enemies from spawning and things, and then pushing forward. See, a lot of that is still kind of, has gone back to the old way of doing that. But it does very much feel like it's kind of added a lot of the stuff from other games into there, and then some new stuff as well. So I don't know. I mean, I thought it was really, really good yesterday when I played it. I was just surprised at like the difficulty, but I don't know, because like you're starting off in a demo and you're not starting off like at the beginning, level 1 and stuff. Like this character's level 29. I don't know if maybe once you get overpowered and stuff that maybe it becomes a lot easier. But like you can use like L2 like I'm using here, so like it's kind of like the Assassin's Creed sort of stuff with the bird's eye view kind of thing. But now you can use like all your squad. So I'm gonna do like a arrow volley, so you can kind of just aim it wherever you want it, and then press it again, and then see it like. And this was like, I remember this being in Bladestorm as well, like where you could kind of control, and the enemies were a lot harder in that game than they were in Dynasty Warriors. Like it felt like you just kind of spamming attacks, and you could just destroy everybody, and it was like way too easy kind of thing. Even on harder difficulties and stuff, like it might be hard, while you're leveling up, but once you got to a certain level, it was a lot easier. But Bladestorm always felt like it was a bit harder, like it took a bit more to kind of defeat the enemies and stuff. You couldn't just like kill everybody in like seconds and that was it kind of thing. Like, the bosses were hard and stuff. Like even the ones that weren't the main bosses, just the weaker kind of just basic generals and stuff were kind of, like harder. From what I remember anyway. Because it's been a long time since I played that game, but I just do remember like the giving squad orders and things like that, and having your own squad
Fight without complaint.
And then I think you could before each mission you could choose missions where you wanted to go and stuff like that, and sort of like, you know, depend, like some would be harder and easier depending on you know, the mission that you wanted to do. So there you go. So I'm using the other one now. You've got a cooldown on them and stuff, like it's quite a long cooldown, but let's use this one. But also, yeah, what I was going to say is, like, once you can have that one where at the beginning I chose to have a companion, but you can choose to go alone. But the companion is here with me somewhere. He's there. He's on the horse.
Our allies appear to be disorganized. Since we have great
And basically, like,
we must step up.
I don't know how and when it happens, but in the bottom left corner there, at certain times, it says that I can switch character, so I can switch to him and then use him. And when I was in the main battle yesterday, I'm sort of like, I don't know, I've probably got a couple hundred kills now, but I could do one of his Mushu attacks and then I would end up getting something crazy like 800 or 900 kills in like one move. Hopefully I'll be able to show that in this battle. Yeah, look, you've got the link attacks as well, like between the two of you. So I don't know if this game will end up having anything like co-op and stuff. Like all the old Dynasty Warrior games had like 2-player split screens and stuff. I don't know if it will have that, to be honest. And maybe if it does have any kind of 2-player stuff, maybe it would be sort of online. Because I don't know if the game could render like 2 screens in one, because the graphics have never been like the best looking graphics that you can get on a console, but it's the amount of enemies and physics and stuff going on in a battle and stuff.
Where did I go wrong?
There you go. So we failed, like we didn't get there in time. This happened a couple of times yesterday. It's like you have to really get there quick, you know. It's have maybe a road over there on the horse. What I'll do is I'll show you the rewind system. So you go to the recreate here, and then you can watch back the battle, like in how it went. Like obviously not in real time, it's faster, but then you can skip to certain parts if you want to skip forward. So that's where we fell, but like for some reason this was happening yesterday as well. Like he's just our leader, our general is just like, he's rubbish. Don't know. So we can go to restart. So there's certain parts, certain chapters or whatever, like checkpoints. So we can go back to there if we want to, and like leave them sort of to it there, or we can go here, and then it was about 30 seconds. So what I'll do is I'll try and do it from here. And I think I did this yesterday where it failed, and then I tried just a few seconds back and it just wasn't back far enough. But I'll see if going on horse and everything will kind of help that. Yeah, I don't know how he gets himself completely surrounded like this. It's like, it's crazy, like how he's managed to get himself into such a situation. Do you know, it's yeah, I don't know. Why is my volley thing all the way over there? Let's do it about here, maybe. Let's see if we can hit for these guys. It's the extreme one while we're kind of connected. But that Jardoon or whatever, I think that's how you pronounce it, Jardoon. He's, I don't know, like he was powerful in the old game anyway. Like there's him and Guan Yu and you know, Lubu and people like that. They're all like the most powerful ones of each of the armies, kind of thing. Jesus, this guy, he was annoying as well yesterday with it. It's like hitting it like it's a hammer. You can evade and block and everything now, so it's kind of, it feels like there's a little bit more tactics to this game now instead of just button mash stuff. Like there's, you know, a bit more strategy involved.
The enemy officer.
And I don't know, because it's only the demo and we only get one level. I mean, there could be a lot more that obviously we don't get to see. Like you could always climb the castles and stuff, like the ladders and things. I don't know if you'll be able to do that in this one. And I don't know, like, you know, if it'll. There's a setting there for 120 frames per second and things like that. So I don't know if like all I can get it to go to is 60. But I think the 120 will probably be for the pro. But I don't know if, like, you know, the game's going to improve a lot more before release. So this is like, you know, you don't get the full game, obviously, the full download, and that it's kind of hard to kind of tell exactly, you know, what the final game will look like. You know, it could end up looking a little bit different. This could be like an early build, or it could be the most recent build. We don't know, like, you know, it's but you know, it kind of does look a lot like the old Dynasty Warrior games. A little bit nicer graphics, not a hell of a lot more. But yeah, I mean, like I say, Dynasty Warriors was never about graphics really anyway. It was always about, you know, the gameplay and sort of like the amount of enemies on the screen at once and stuff. And a lot of games have done that now, like in the last 5-6 years. You know, you've kind of got all the zombie kind of games, like World War Z and Space Marines and all those kind of games that have got a lot more characters on the screen than they used to have. So like Dynasty Warriors, that was their little thing that they had over every other game. It felt like, you know, having the amount of fodder on the screen. But every game out there's kind of caught up now, and it's kind of looks nicer as well, like in them kind of games. So I don't know, like this game needed something other than just having the amount of characters that it can have on the screen. It needs a little bit more of something else now. And this is obviously the first game that's going to be for the PS5, because it's been quite a few years since the last Dynasty Warriors game. And at one point, you was getting sort of Dynasty Warriors, like say 8 would come out, then a year or so would go past, you get DLCs and everything. About a year and a half would go past, you get the sort of XL, and then another year or so would go past and you'd get the Empires game. So, and then it's like, you know, about every 3 to 4 years you'd get another full release of a game, sort of thing. But it does feel like it's been a long time since Dynasty Warriors 9 or whatever, which just felt like it wasn't really wasn't like the old game. They were trying to be open world and stuff, and it doesn't fit. It just doesn't fit. As it felt like you was kind of doing a lot of traveling around the map and stuff, and do big fights here and there, but then you'd have to ride the horse like, you know, a minute or two through just nothingness, and then join another fight, and there'd just be fights going on all over the map, and you don't really know which one to go to first, and it's kind of, yeah, just. Whereas this, it feels right, you know, it's a big map, but it's not, you know, it's not like the whole of China or something like how the last Dynasty Warriors was. It's, you know, a battlefield, like a big battlefield, but then you move on to the next one. We're getting kind of close to there. It's after.
I shall put an
After this gate. Oh, there you go. Change character. Wait, hold on. So I have to hold the big button or something. Hold on. There you go. So now I've got it. I don't know if I'll get the amount of kills now because when I did it yesterday there was a lot more enemies here. And it wasn't in this part, I think it was this attack. This one. And then he goes, slices outwards like that, yeah. See like how far that attack goes. And when I did that yesterday, that attack did something like 800 or 900 KOs. I should have saved it. I don't know if I should build it up. And then I'll be able to do it again. I'm not sure how that works completely. They do quite a lot of damage in my little troops. You know, when I give them something to do, they do it. You know, it's not like they're weak fodder. They kind of fodder the rest of the time, but when I give them like a job to do, they kind of get it done. Look how many look how many troops are on this battlefield. Like this feels like a lot more than what it was. What it was like in the old games. You know, they'd you'd see all the enemies quite close. But as you got, you know, towards the edge of the screen, they would kind of like pop in and pop out kind of thing. But look how many you can actually see on the screen now. It's like, yeah, this is the bit. This is the big battlefield. I was like, when I saw this just out, I'm sold. I was already sold, but just knowing it went back to the old kind of game. But I was sold once I saw this bit. Watch this. Charge! Look at this, look. Now if I was on my horse as well, look how many enemies and people or just everybody on the screen at once. Look, all that. There's no pop in and pop out or anything on there. They're all on the screen. And that never happened before. Yeah, let's get to it. But yeah, I can't get like 1,000, 10,000 kills with this guy. Maybe if we can level him up really high or something, maybe it's possible and stuff. But with that Yardoon, it's oh, and then you've got the duel thing as well. Let me see if I can do this. I tried to fight him yesterday. It was just too hard. See, this was in the old Dynasty Warriors game as well with the duel. And if you win the duel, you obviously the morale of your troops go up and stuff. And if you lose, the morale goes right down. But you could also lose and then die in the old games. But to be honest, like most of the time the duels were easy. But in this, Jesus Christ, mate, I couldn't beat this guy yesterday. I was trying my best to stay away from him, but he's just 2 powers, man. Look at him. I'm doing my best to kind of try and get him, but yeah, I lost him there. The bar at the top, so. You know, I didn't do too bad. I think I did a little bit better than I did yesterday, but you know, it doesn't help like you need to. So now I've got 500 kills in this whole map. But if I change to Yardoon, then do that attack, I can get like about 1,000 in like 10 seconds or something with him. It's just crazy. Just look, I mean, this is a lot more intense than what I remember it. I mean, I feel like they've kind of changed quite a bit, but also kept the old feel of the game. It still feels like Dynasty Warriors, but it just, I don't know, just everything about it is like actually turned up now. You know, like kind of how they said Dynasty Warriors was going to be on PS4. They said it was the next gen and like it was going to the next level of, you know, graphics, and it was going to look great, and there was going to be this and that, and the world, the maps were going to be bigger, and all we really got was that one Dynasty Warriors game. I mean, we got Dynasty Warriors 8, like it came out on PS4 as well, because it kind of came out right at the end or whatever, but that's what we got in that generation. We didn't get any other one, I don't think, I'm pretty sure. Well, I mean, we've probably got like the other kinds of games, like the Uruchi and maybe a Samurai Warriors, I can't remember. Maybe another one of their games. They were doing quite a lot of games, like the
It's not working out.
I'm trying to focus and think at times. Oh man, I can't do two. I'm used to. One Piece. Sorry. One Piece Warriors game. And they had like other games as well, like a Zelda one and stuff. They've had a few different sort of franchises that have used the Warriors thing now. That they were doing instead, I guess. But Jesus Christ, there's just too many. It's just so intense. It's just look at it. But yeah, I mean, this does feel like what they kind of promised was going to be the look and feel of the how the PlayStation 4 one is going to be, and they've finally actually done it now. Like it feels like they've actually done it now. Where's my arrow? Can't see my arrow. Oh, I don't have enough allies. They all died.
Take this. Take this.
I really want to change to doing something.
I don't know if I can keep going.
It's
Okay, man, this is power. I want to switch to him. Come on, let me switch, please. That's the guy to take out. You know, I'm probably gonna die because I don't have any more health. And the reinforcements are about to come as well. Now, let me see if I can use this on this guy.
I would be lost if I were to fall here. Take this.
But yeah, I mean, this is just intense, you know. It's just.
I'll allow others to take the glory today.
And imagine if this isn't it. Like this was a bit of an older build, and they're still adding bits and pieces and still trying to get systems in place or whatever. Like, you know, it could be crazy. Yeah, I'll have to go back a bit. Hopefully, I'll get to be able to switch to. But yeah, it took me like 4 attempts to do this battle yesterday, and then you get the Lubu bit at the end, and I don't think you can beat him because I just gave up in. So I couldn't beat him. I gave up, and then it said like, congratulations, you finished December. So I don't think you're meant to beat him anyway. I know in this battle in the old Dynasty Warrior games, there was an optional objective to fight Lubu at the Luhao gate or whatever, but the real thing that you was meant to do was go around the outside or something and leave him, or no, go through the gate and leave him. And don't fight him, avoid him, and then just go carry on with the mission. And I think a few of the bigger, like stronger generals were like kind of trying to hold him off, while the rest of us kind of go through. But you could fight him as an optional thing, but it was kind of like he was almost invincible kind of thing. So you had to kind of over level yourself and then kind of come back and replay that mission. And once you were over leveled, and then sort of like then you could kind of beat him. But even then, like it was kind of not always guaranteed, because he could sort of just he could still mess you up. So yeah, we can carry on from, we can go back to the start of the fight, or we can just try and carry on from here and see. But yeah, it took me quite a few, at least 4 or 5 goes to kind of get through this part, but maybe I should have gone back a bit further, because I've got no health whatsoever. And I'm pretty sure it's not going to let me switch to Yard. I don't know how you get that. Might have to go back to the start of this part of the battle. But yeah, I know there's a bit of a, what the hell? Why is there troops sitting on the floor? I don't know. I think it was in here. So I ended up trying to fight Lubu for quite a while.
Fine. Then we shall just rejoin Lord Huashong.
Yeah.
Excellent timing. Do you mind lending me a hand?
Yeah, I was trying to fight him for quite a while, and I went through here to get health, and then I was trying to still fight him, and it was a nightmare. But yeah, in the old games as well, you have to whistle to get your horse to come. Now you just press like the joystick button, like the L3, and he just appears like right next to you. So it's great. You know? You've got the kind of tactics that you can do on the horse as well. I'm sure that was in Bladestorm, where you could use some of these tactics and stuff.
To think this is to be my end.
I can get back in touch. I think I have to go back a little bit to the start of the charge pit. Let's go to there. But yeah, I like it that it's like this. I don't want it to be too easy. It felt like a bit of a, that was the only downfall of like the old Dynasty Warriors games, is like it did feel a little bit like too easy at times and just felt numbing, like you're just kind of there just pressing the same 2-3 buttons over and over and over, and the only satisfying thing was like getting a lot of kills. And that was the one thing that I did like about Dynasty Warriors 8 was the leaderboard that you had. You had an actual leaderboard on there. I don't know if it still works or anything, but you had a leaderboard for kills. So that was like the one thing that we kind of just played the game for, really, in the end, was just to kind of get the kills. That was the thing. It was kind of like just do battles over and over again to get as many kills as you could, and try and go up the leaderboard. And at one point, I think we were in the top 20 the whole time, and there was a couple of times I think we was like right near the top 10 bit. But yeah, I don't know, like if the leaderboard's still going now, probably like way down. But yeah, it was kind of like nice to have that. Roller, select it. Should we try again? Should we try and beat him?
Smashed him to bits. Sacred Heart protect us. Gotta be quicker. Take you to pieces. Smashed him to bits.
So you have a good lock-on system as well. They've got a good lock-on system. I think they kind of started getting that in the Dynasty Warriors 8. Dynasty Warriors 7, I'm pretty sure didn't have it, or did have it maybe, but it's rubbish. But this one does feel like it's pretty good. Like on here, it feels like it does stay locked on nicely, and sort of, especially now it feels like a lot faster because of the evade and the block and stuff that you've got. But yeah, you just press them.
such a paltry show of force.
And what I need to be able to switch to Hardoon so I can hit them with that big attack. They're charging. Oh, that's the only problem. I guess if I'm quick, make it that. But see, it feels like you don't really, you can't really like just zone out and not really do anything. It feels like you have to be thinking and looking at everything and concentrating the whole time you're playing. Let's help these guys out a little bit here, because maybe then it will help us out down there a bit quicker. Yeah, no, it's desperate.
Troubling development. The enemy officer has been defeated. I never give up.
Really? He died that quick? Wow, man. He's absolute rubbish. Chunks of the bow again.
Reinforcements. I thank you for your aid. Wait. We need to assess the situation.
We don't need to assess. We need to get going.
We're being pushed back. Fine. Then we shall just rejoin Lord Huashong.
Go, fire.
Can't take it anymore. Retreat! Retreat! Sorry. I'll leave this area to you.
More enemies!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
You sensed our difficulties then. Now that you're here, we shall eliminate our foes.
Die already, bro.
Keep going.
Let's end this. I couldn't do it better myself. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Something else. Take pride. For you have failed the great Huashong. My word, someone defeated Huashong. Such valor deserves high praise indeed.
An even match. Push
So the thing is, I need to defeat this guy, stop him from firing them arrows, but then someone else ends up attacking that Yongqiao and then mixing him up too quickly. He's dead again. I'm gonna have to go back a bit. It's really winding me up because I really wanna defeat this guy now again. Even though I done it yesterday, but I need to do it again today. But I feel like something's happened. I don't know what's happened here. Maybe I'm pretty sure I did use Yongqiao at the beginning of this battle. Wait, there's just.
Let's go.
I'm gonna try and get some help.
Let's go.
Did you run in looking for fame? How thoughtless!
He hasn't tried to attack yet, so it's good. I don't think he's used the charge. Yeah. I'll beat this guy up.
Bring him down.
Maybe this will help a little bit as well.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Done. Okay, let's push forward. Now, I didn't do this yesterday, but let's just see if I can use this tactic. If I take this out, then they won't have to go this way. Then go straight to the battle.
I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself.
Can't die in a place like this.
Reinforcements! I
With this way.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Count on you. Now,
Maybe this will help a little bit as well with the bit in the middle.
This is not working out. Is my training not enough? Excellent timing.
the enemy officer has been defeated.
Still, keep your guard up.
Wait. We need to assess the situation.
Let's go.
Actually, let's go with this guy, and we'll do the ambush. He's gonna attack from the front.
These shall go as well. Cut into the enemy's flank.
The
More enemies!
Is this the end?
yeah, of
Thank you
course.
for coming. I can keep on fighting now.
This kind of helps. This takes out a few.
Enemy officers, like they used to.
Get ready for a bloodbath, you lot! Encountering me is the worst thing
Let's
that
see
could happen.
if we can. Maybe I've just been doing this whole battle that was completely wrong before, and this was the better way to do it.
Let's go. Being pushed back. But we shall just rejoin North Huashong. Take this.
Let's go. I don't think I'm going to get anywhere near as many kills, but
Is there no one who can face the mighty Hua Strong? Try your luck against me.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this. Let's go!
get rid of this guy over here as quick as possible. I don't want to accept these duels. I just want to crush them all. Oh, come on. Please don't tell me that he needs help again.
Take care of this.
straight away. I'm crushing all of these enemies for you, my man.
Now that you're here, we shall eliminate our foes.
Hey, over here.
Ah,
I didn't think
ah, ah, ah. My days. Ah.
An even match. We must push harder.
This is so annoying. It didn't take these many times yesterday.
Wait. We need to assess.
Yeah. Go.
And now's the time for our attack.
I can't believe this. This didn't take this a many yesterday.
We shall go as well. Cut into the enemy's flank.
Keep pushing!
More enemies!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This the end?
Get ready for a bloodbath, you lot.
Come on, give me the arrow attack. Why have I still not got the arrow attack?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
There you go. Boom, 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 boom. That did take out a few. I must admit.
The enemy officer.
So all we can do is just try and take out as many as we can from behind us.
Me is the worst thing that could have happened to me.
Take this.
Yeah, I know I'm going. You're telling me that now.
Push back. Then we shall just rejoin
Another
Lord
victim has
Huashong.
fallen before me.
Yeah.
That Nako is blessed. I must try again later.
We don't think you can pass through the gate so easily.
Let's go.
Hey, we need a big hit here.
Take this. Remove my power.
Big hit, come on.
Leave it to you. I have no time. Another victim has fallen before me. Is there no one who can face the mighty Bladestorm?
Push hard. You lose the fight. No giving up. To the bitter end.
Try your luck against me.
This guy.
Try your luck against me. An officer? You must be kidding.
Getting smashed. Getting smashed all over the street, man.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this.
This is tough, no matter how you slice it.
Oh. Charge!
I'm not exactly sure what happened back there. Better scram for now.
Come
The
on.
enemy officer.
I'll be able to take care of this all on my own.
The morale is rising. We just need to You just need to keep going.
Hey,
Come on.
over here. I knew you were coming.
Come on.
It would take that long. Bring him down.
Fire!
Really get into it. Get ready, everyone.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Oh crap. Used it in the wrong place. Come on. This is too intense. My hands are falling off.
This appears to be as far as we come.
This is quite the embarrassment. I think I'm gonna have to pull back.
That's another one down.
Let's end this.
Good eye.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We are unmatched elite, and the enemy shall kiss the ground before us.
I must fall. But I shall be vindicated next we meet.
Just gets back. And his morale is gone. Shot.
To end this.
This is the end for me.
Alright.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Victory!
Something else. Take pride, for you have failed the great Schwarm.
Splendid work indeed. Well done, everyone.
Hold on, guys. We won the battle.
I'll
We
show
won.
you how much better I am.
Dun dun dun. Yeah,
This is the power of the strongest warrior.
yeah. Like, this literally is not gonna happen. I tried and tried and tried, and I couldn't even get any of his health, I don't think.
And send it to hell.
Or did I? No, I think I got it down to about 3/4 of the way. Or maybe just over half.
Entertaining.
But that was about it. I couldn't get it any further. It's just 2 powers, man. Literally, like, it's just me.
I see you.
Yeah, look at that, look, it's just absolute shredding.
Ready yourself.
Going down.
Hardly worth my time.
Yeah. I don't know. I honestly don't know if you can beat him, because there's only so much health that you can get. You can't level up or anything like that in this game, or in this demo. So you can't switch character or anything. You got no allies except from right at the very first few seconds. Then they all die. So yeah. But we did complete the mission. It's just that was like a bonus thing. And in the other Dynasty Warrior games, it is kind of like an extra
This victory
optional,
belongs to all of us.
an optional sort of objective in the mission. But you don't normally have to go for him. You're supposed to flee and just carry on with the mission. But yeah, I'm definitely sold on this game, unless they mess it up really, really badly somehow between now and when it comes out early next year, which I don't think they will. So yeah, so I will definitely be getting this 100%. Even if it has just one player, one character, you can only switch to that secondary character like once per mission, roughly for like 10 seconds as an ultimate power. I don't care. Like I'm on.